Hello everyone, I'm Anuj Nakade and you're watching LiveLaw. We bring you updates from courts all across the country. Before we begin, we have a request. LiveLaw is an online news portal supported by subscriptions of its readers and viewers. We can make our operation sustainable and keep bringing you credible legal news from courts all across the country only with your help. So please subscribe to our channel and share this video. Those of you who watch us regularly know that the Supreme Court Constitution Bench will start hearing on the constitutionality of same-sex marriage, that is, equality in terms of marriage rights for the lgbtqia community tomorrow on the 18th of April. The petition in the Supreme Court has challenged various provisions of the Hindu Marriage Act, the Foreign Marriage Act, and the Special Marriage Act for not permitting same-sex marriage. To know more about the concept of marriage equality and the judges constituting the bench, you can watch our video here. The hearing of the Constitution Bench is scheduled to commence tomorrow on the 18th of April and is likely to go on for a few days. The Union Government is the most important party in these proceedings, and the Union Government has been opposing same-sex marriage. Today, the Solicitor General Mr. Tushar Mehta mentioned the matter before the Chief Justice and submitted that the central government wanted to raise certain preliminary issues before hearing on the merits of the issues. The Union Government has expressed four main objections to this petition. The first one is that the legal recognition of same-sex marriage can only be granted by legislature created by the Parliament. The centre has argued that if the Supreme Court decides to pass a judicial order recognizing same-sex marriage, it would amount to rewriting the law, which is not a function of the judiciary under the Constitution. The central government has relied on a case where the Supreme Court has refused to form gender-neutral and religion-neutral laws, stating that framing laws was the function of the legislative arm of the government. Same-sex marriages have been made legal in other countries through passing valid legislation and not through judicial orders. The second ground stated by the central government is that marriage equality is only being sought by urban elitists for the purposes of social acceptance. However, the popular will of the masses recognizes marriages only among heterosexual persons. The affidavit further states that customs and personal laws and several religions only recognize the socio-legal institution of marriage only among heterosexual persons. The third ground taken by the centre that it is not discriminatory to refuse recognition of marriage to same-sex couples. The reasoning provided by the central government for this statement is, and I quote, "This is because conventional and universally accepted socio-legal relationships like marriages across all religions is deeply rooted in the Indian social context and indeed is considered a sacrament in all branches of Hindu law. Even in Islam, though it is a contract, it is a sacred contract, and a valid marriage is only between a biological male and a biological woman. It is submitted that the same is the position across all religions existing in India. It is submitted that deep-rooted social context is also imbibed in the Special Marriage Act 1954. The fourth ground taken by the central government is that marriage is not a private affair. The centre states that the recognition of marriage by state is an essential condition for a valid marriage. Given that the current laws only identify marriage to be between one man and one woman, it can only be changed through legislative action. It is important to note that this petition and its subsequent hearings are further legal developments in the jurisprudence of LGBTQIA rights in India. The major developments before this include the Supreme Court's 2018 judgment decriminalizing homosexuality and the 2014 judgment recognizing the third gender. This petition is listed tomorrow, that is on the 18th of April 2023, for a hearing. We intend to closely observe the proceedings and bring you regular and relevant updates from this case. To know more about it, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. If you found the video informative, we will ensure to leave a link down in the description below for the full details and the quotations from the affidavit. Please leave a like and tell us in the comments how we can shape our content to bring you your legal news in more engaging ways. Thank you.